Tom Holland is my special guest this morning on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show. So nice. I can't believe you're in the room with me, Tom.
Thank you for having me, mate. It's good to be back.
So nice to see you. And I've not had a guest this close to me for 2 years.
Really?
Yep.
I'm your first.
You are my first real close guest. We actually had people like at the end of like a runway over in the corner of the room. But now you're actually next to me.
Yeah, I've had lots of meetings over the last couple of years at like opposite ends of tables. And it's just weird. I don't like it.
Would you like to do the film?
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't.
No. 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
Tom Holland is the guest on the Breakfast Show this morning. We're going to talk all about the film. We're going to do a stupid game in a second. We'll do more next on the show. And Tom Holland is here. Tom, I want to talk about your new film, Uncharted, obviously. I also want to play our absolute favourite new game with you in a second. First, though, I want to talk about your Instagram story. Because of the last few years, you've given us some amazing stuff on there.
Okay.
And my favourite bit was when you found a pigeon in your house.
Yes.
And that was Will Smith, the pigeon.
It was Will Smith.
And
always fun when my pal Will Smith comes to hang out in the living room. Mangy looking pigeon, man.
And then there was a moment where...
Oh, it's flying. Oh, no.
Yeah, I wanted to try and get it out safely so it didn't hurt itself. But then part of me was in lockdown and I was missing a connection. And I thought maybe I could keep this pigeon, but it was very mangy and probably riddled with disease, so it had to go.
So we don't have an update on Will. We don't know where he is.
No, I don't know. I haven't spoken to Will in a while.
Right, okay.
I hope he's okay.
Oh, it's flying. Oh, no.
Okay, well, let's talk about a very important game now. We'll get to playing it in a moment, but first I want to talk you through it because I'm not going to lie, it's a really stupid one, and it started last summer.
Okay.
Now, this game sort of came out of just an accidental... It was a thing where we were asking the listeners to come up with games or tell us games that they've been playing over lockdown. And this amazing listener called Maya called up and said, I've been playing a game called Sit Down, Stand Up. So the idea of the game is you think of a mate and you go, right, is that person going to be sitting down or standing up? You decide, and then you call that person. If they're standing, the person who says standing wins, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So it became a whole game. And we did it with Ed Sheeran. And I wanted to play you this because when Ed was on, we got him to try and call Elton John. Oh, is he calling?
Here we go.
Oh my God! Right, ask him. First question: are you sitting down?
Elton, you're not on video, but I'm on with Greg James for the morning show now. You're not on video, so don't worry. But I'm on with Greg for the morning show now. He wants to know whether you're sitting up or standing down. Sitting up.
They want to know what?
Whether you're standing up or sitting down.
I'm sitting down.
He's sitting down, Greg. Right, I love you, Elton.
There you go. That was a point to Ed.
Right, okay.
Ed said he just had a hip replacement. He's probably sitting down.
Okay.
And he was. I like Elton just going, they want to know what?
Yeah, I know. That's such a strange thing, though.
It is a strange thing.
I'm so sceptical of everything. If someone rang me up and was like, are you sitting down or standing up? I'd be like, neither.
Right, so here are the rules of the game.
Okay.
And I'm glad you brought that up because you cannot explain why you're asking the question. It has to be the first thing you say.
Okay. All right, yeah, okay.
So how about shall I go first? And it's going to be from our genuine phones as well.
Okay.
So
now, I'm going to just go through while you're doing that and figure out who I'm going to call.
Okay, that's a good plan. I'll tell you what, I'll play a song and then I'll go through my phone book too and we'll start the game next. This could be incredible, could be a disaster. It's our listener Maya's game that she plays with her friends, but powered by an actual Hollywood A-lister, the phone of Tom Holland. You must keep listening. Here in the studio is Tom Holland, and he's looking through his phone, working out who to call. I've decided who I'm going to call. I'm going to call Maya, who is the person who invented the game.
Okay, brilliant.
And I feel like that's the best person to go for first. Oh, it does have a theme tune as well, of course.
Fantastic.
This game.
I love your theme tune.
And if you did want to join in,
I've got someone.
You'll get the idea of it quickly. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Are you sitting or standing? And then we go into it. Okay. I felt quite panicked then.
Yeah, I actually felt quite panicked because I was going, please don't ask me to join in.
No. Well, I do want you to join at some point. So sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Are you sitting or standing?
I got it. Next time I'll be there. I got you.
So let's go to the phones. Okay, Maya, she's a nurse. She invented the game. Will she be sitting or standing, Tom Holland?
If she's in nursing, she's probably standing up.
You think standing? I'm going to make it interesting and say sitting.
Okay.
Right. Good. Here comes Maya. Hope she's listening, or this will be a huge surprise.
Hello?
A very important question. Are you sitting down or are you standing up?
I'm sitting down.
Yes, I win!
Oh, you win!
Yes! I threw you off the scent with the nursing thing.
You did well there.
Yeah, you're on with Tom Holland here, by the way, Maya.
I'd love it if you went, who's that?
Hello.
Hi, Maya, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, it's nice to be back in the studio.
Did you love the game?
I love the game. How did you come up with it?
Just in the car. We used to have to travel a lot for work, so we just came up with it on a 3-hour journey.
I like
It was
that.
Mostly my boyfriend got it. He would just answer the phone and be like, I'm sitting down.
Brilliant.
And then basically Maya said it to us. We stole it. I put a theme tune on there, and here we are.
And now it's a global success.
Anyway, Maya, we're deep in the game. The tension is gone. We've got to get the game back. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
sorry.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Tom, it's now on you. Who are we going to go for? Who are we going to call from your phone book?
I'm going to call one of my neighbours.
Well, okay, we'll let you go. We'll go in soft first for the neighbour, but we're looking at. We want some names.
Okay, I'll call one of my neighbours.
Who's your neighbour? Who's it? Oh, hang on. Wait, you don't call yet because it's not plugged in. Got to plug you in so the radio can hear you. Hang on.
Oh, wait.
Take the aux lead.
Hang on.
There's the cable. Right, who's the neighbour? What's the name of the neighbour?
You'll see. He's calling me back. Hang
Okay,
on.
we got to guess who. I think they're sitting down.
You think they're sitting down? I think he's standing up.
Okay, go on.
Yo, my brother.
What's up, Mikey? How you doing, mate? Are you standing up or sitting down?
I'm sitting down.
I said he's sitting down.
Is that Stormzy?
Yeah.
Stormzy!
Yo,
How you doing?
what's going on?
Are you on
Is
the?
that Greg?
Yeah, you on the train?
No, I'm in the gym.
I thought you were sitting on the toilet, mate.
I'm in the gym. I'm waiting for my food. What's going on?
Yeah, we're just playing this game, mate. Sitting down, standing up. How are you, pal?
I'm alright, my brother. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. What you been up to?
I'm sitting down, man.
Hang on, it's Stormzy. So let me just say, we're playing this game with Tom, and I said, who are you going to call? And he went, I'm going to call my neighbour. I mean, don't do a cop out. I was like, I don't want your neighbour like Jan from next door. And then I forgot actually that you probably have a famous. I was like, I don't want to hear from that woman next door, but it's actually you. How are you, Stormzy?
I'm alright, guys. I'm alright, man. How you lot?
Is it leg day? What are you doing today?
It's actually it's chest day actually.
Chest day.
Chest day every day,
Chest
bro.
day,
You
yeah,
know.
Chest day.
Come on, man. Come on. So,
All right, mate. I'll speak to you later.
Yeah, give me a shout.
Lots of love, pal. Bye-bye.
Love.
How often are you FaceTime with Stormzy?
Well, we basically live next to each other,
Yeah.
and then during the Euros, we bumped into him. He was walking his dog, and I just said, like, listen, we're going to the pub. If you want to come, come with us. And then we basically watched every Euros game together with my mates and his mates, and we literally live on the same street.
He's a lovely man, isn't he?
He's a lovely bloke.
That's a really strong start, by the way. I'm shaken by that. I'm going to need a minute to think. I need to up my game, don't I? Let's do more sit down, stand up with Tom Holland in just a bit. Tom's playing sit down, stand up with me. And if you just switched on, you've just missed Tom calling his next door neighbour, who turned out to be Stormzy. And I've decided who I'm going to call from my phone book. I'm going to go. Oh, give us the. Let's have the aux. Let's have the aux lead back then. Okay. Let's do a little bit of singing. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Are you sitting or standing? Let's go again. And I'm going to go now for. I think this is a good one. This is good. I'm going to go for TV's Lorraine Kelly.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
In many ways, my Stormzy.
Wonderful.
Do we think Lorraine Kelly is sitting down or standing up? I'm going to say standing.
I'm going to say sitting.
Okay.
I think it's got to be sitting.
Here comes Lorraine Kelly. I'm saying standing, you're saying sitting.
I'm saying sitting, yeah.
Okay, let's go. Connecting to Lorraine Kelly.
Hello?
Lorraine, a very, very important question. Are you standing up or sitting down?
I'm sitting down. Do I need to stand up?
No, stay sitting down because that makes me the winner. Thank you so much.
Hi, Lorraine. It's Greg James and Tom Holland here.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
It's very nice to talk to you. How are you, beautiful?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really
She
good.
was talking to me there.
Oh,
actually.
sorry, Tom's good.
Joking.
Yeah, Tom's good.
Yes, I'm always.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that. I'm actually slightly annoyed because I thought I guessed wrong, but I just thought you'd be standing up. But never mind, it's all fine.
Oh, this is very surreal.
It is surreal. It's a game of sit down, stand up, and you've not
I
helped me
love
win
sit
it.
down, stand up. I'm sorry I've let you down.
Love you, Lorraine.
I love you more.
Bye.
Right.
Right. Let's do another one.
Okay.
Shall we go for it? Phone. I'll give you the.
Okay.
Here we go. It's
Okay.
coming over.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm just going to give this guy a little call, see if he answers. Is he in the country? If he's not, we're waking him up, and it's for a good cause.
Okay, who's the person, and do I need to get?
I am calling the wonderful Andrew Garfield.
Okay. Right. We need to do a guess. Let's do a guess. What do you think? Sitting down.
I mean,
stand up.
sitting down.
Okay.
No, sitting down.
I'm going to say standing then.
Come on, Andrew. I think he's in America. I think he's on a press tour. Or he just doesn't love me.
It's early.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
early.
brilliant. That didn't go down very well.
No. It's okay. Look, we've had Stormzy, we've had Lorraine. Big names so far. Maybe we'll get a call back from Andrew Garfield. Maybe. Let's play a song and work out where to go next.
I wrote this letter to remind myself the reason that I had
More in before the news, Tom. It's Sit Down, Stand Up on Radio 1 Breakfast. Me versus Tom Holland. We're calling random people and guessing if they're sitting down or standing up. I think we can sneak one more in before the news, Tom. Orcs me.
Okay, I'll orcs you. I'll think of someone else.
Orcs me. Here we go. I think I've got a good one. How about, Tom? How about I call Greta Thunberg?
Yeah.
Into it?
Yeah, absolutely.
She was on the show. We've got a number. Do you think Greta Thunberg is sitting down or standing up right now?
I think she is standing up.
I also think she's standing up.
Yeah.
I think maybe on a march. Actual Greta Thunberg coming through. Okay.
I've got a good one. Okay, I've got someone.
Have you?
Yeah.
I can tell it's good from the look on your face. However, I can't believe I'm going to have to do this, but it's a very tense moment, which is going to be interrupted by the news. Stick with us, please. We're back with Tom Holland on The Breakfast Show. We're in the middle of Sit Down, Stand Up. I was about to call Greta Thunberg, but the news got in the way. So let's go again. Okay, orcs me.
Orcs you.
Let's
okay.
Let's get.
Right, who else can I call?
Let's get Greta. So we both think Greta's standing, yeah?
I think she's standing. Yeah.
Okay. Here she comes.
Oh, okay. Overseas call.
Overseas.
Wow, we're not very popular, are we?
That's what we've learned
yeah,
from the game.
we've learned that we're both a couple of losers and no one wants to talk to us.
Hello?
Oh!
Greta, it's a very important question. Are you sitting down
Yes.
or are you standing up?
I am standing up.
Yes!
Yes!
Well done, Greta!
Yes! Greta, hi, it's Greg James and Tom Holland.
Hi, nice to talk to you.
Where in the world are you right now, Greta?
I am in my school, in the canteen.
How is
wow.
school going today?
Yeah. Sorry, what?
How is school going today?
It's good. It's mostly like individual work, so we get to work at our own.
What are you having for lunch today?
Yeah. I don't know. It's some kind of stew.
Great. Well, thank you so much for picking up on Sit Down, Stand Up. This has been an amazing edition so far.
Yeah, of course. This is exactly the kind of content I want to contribute with.
Sure. Well, this is the exact content that we want you for. So, Greta, we love you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And we'll see you soon.
Yes.
Actual Greta. There she goes.
Lovely.
Okay, look, let's play a song, but don't go anywhere because I know Tom has got someone amazing to try next. Tom, it's over to you. Let's go again.
Right, I've got one.
Okay. This for the game.
I'm going to call this person FaceTime audio
Great.
because I don't know what sort of costume they're wearing, and
Who's
I don't
the
want
person?
to. We're going to try and call Timothy Chalamet.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
I think sitting down. You think what?
I think he's sitting down because if he's at work, he's shooting right now in London.
Yeah.
If he's not, if he's answering his phone, he'll be sitting down.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Here we go.
Come on.
It's quite exposing this game, isn't it?
We got Stormzy and Greta.
We've done quite well.
Yeah, and Lorraine, of course.
Yo.
Yo, mate, how are you? Listen, I've got an important
What's
question. Are
Yes,
you
sir.
standing up or sitting down?
I'm sitting down right now.
Yes!
We said both.
I said he was going to be sitting down.
Yeah, we both
Mate,
did.
I'm on the BBC Radio Breakfast Show, and we are playing this game called Stand Up, Sit Down, and you...
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I'm fully sat down, but now I'm standing up.
Oh,
Okay.
a bit of a twist in the game there. How are you, mate?
Chilling at work, about to start another beautiful day.
Wonderful.
And no complaints. Life is good. How you doing?
I'm good, matey. Listen, I'm in London this week. We're working in town, so if you're about and want to grab a bite, let's do it.
Let's do it, brother. Have a great day, man. Thanks for
Likewise,
checking in.
mate. Lots of love. Speak to you soon.
All right, later.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Oh, he didn't let me talk to him.
Sorry, mate. My bad.
Tom, that was really fun.
That was really fun. I enjoyed that. It was quite stressful. I am sweating.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing Stormzy and Timothy Chalamet into the game.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
And one last time. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Are you sitting on strategy?
Sit down, stand up.
Tom, we're going to play a couple of songs. In fact, do you know what? As you're sort of co-hosting with me today, do you want to pick a song? Like what? Any artists? Like what have you been listening to? We can play anything you like.
A lot of Dominic Fike recently. Could you
Dominic
play
Fike.
Phone Numbers?
Yes,
That's my go-to track at the minute.
we'll definitely play Phone Numbers.
Thank you.
Good choice. Dominic Fike's great, isn't he?
He's excellent. I wasn't really that familiar with his music, and then I went to visit Zendaya on Euphoria, and I met him, and we were in the studio. Labyrinth is obviously, he does all of the music for the show, and Zendaya, myself, Dom, and Lab were sitting down, and they were doing the music. And for me, as an actor and someone who's so far removed from the world of music, it was unbelievable to see them all work. But anyway, after listening to Dom talk about music, I was like, I want to check out this guy's music, and it turns out I had been listening to a lot of his music just on playlists and not realising it was his.
Yeah, well, 3 Nights was a massive song, wasn't it?
I knew that one, but it was some of the other songs that I didn't realise were his. But he's great. I really like his work.
Tom, we talk about you a lot on this show. You're a big deal, and I really like your Instagram. And can we take a moment to talk about the lost dog that you shared to Instagram?
Bit of an odd message, walking around Kingston, and we found this dog. Oh, yeah. Seems to have been stray for the last few days. Bruno. If it is your dog, please let us know. We're going to take him to the vet to make sure he's all okay.
That's nice.
Firstly, my voice has finally dropped from that video. But amazingly, so we found that dog on my street, and we took him to the vet, and he had a chip. They tested him. They found out where he lived.
Yeah.
We drove him to the house to drop him off. And essentially, there was a family living there who was just house sitting while the actual family was away on holiday.
Right.
So they were like, thank you so much. We don't want them to find out that we lost their dog. And Harrison and I were kind of like, I feel like we should tell the family that you lost their dog.
What a dilemma, did you?
No, because I didn't know who they were. And I mean, to be honest, I couldn't really be bothered to go back a couple of weeks later and tell them this story.
Yeah.
But if your dog is called Bruno and he is a Doberman, don't let that family look after him ever again.
Lost it. Yeah. Dream scenario for them, though. They must have thought that's their lucky day that you found the dog they were looking for. Amazing.
It was mental. He was such a nice dog as well.
Yeah.
We actually, for a moment, thought about keeping him, but that wouldn't have gone down very well.
I wonder what happened if you come back off holiday, your dog's gone, and you realise that your dog suddenly appears on Tom Holland's Instagram.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, hang on a second.
And he's now my dog.
Yeah. But it's a life upgrade, isn't it?
Yeah, I could show him the world.
So if I lost Barney, my big fat dog.
Right.
And he was found by you, and you just took ownership of him, I think I'd let him have a new life with you.
We could do like a dog share situation. You know, I'm off to Barcelona in a few days. I'll take him for some runs on the beach. I'll bring him back.
Right. You can take my dog on holiday if you like. I mean, that'd be the best weekend of his life. I do think, though, he wouldn't appreciate it. He wouldn't quite understand the magnitude of him hanging out with you. Do you know what I mean?
I've got friends of mine who are like, oh, my dog lives the life. They go on private jets all the time. And I'm like, your dog doesn't understand that that's a luxury.
Yeah. Like, your dog doesn't know you're Spider-Man.
No, which is actually quite nice. She treats me just like regular old Tom.
Do you think it's nice or do you think it's a bit of a shame? Because you're like, do you not realise how lucky you are? I'm
interesting.
Spider-Man.
So my dog Tessa is really my parents' dog. She was at a time my dog, and then, you know, I was lucky enough to start working and travelling overseas, and it just wasn't, I didn't have the time to take her with me. And the other day, she's a very strange little dog. She only really likes my mum and dad.
Right.
And I went over to have a cup of tea with my dad the other day. It was just him and I in the house. He had to pop out to go and do something. So the dog saw him leave and went straight upstairs to his bed. And I went into the lounge to have a kip. I called her downstairs, and she was obviously really excited because she thought she was home alone. She runs down the stairs, runs into the lounge, sees me, and I'm like, come on, Tess, up you come. And as soon as she saw me, she was like, nah. I went straight back upstairs again.
Does Tessa like Zendaya?
She does, yeah. She does. They get along very well.
Yeah. It's always annoying, isn't it, when your other half, your dog likes your other half more than you.
It's quite nice, though. It's quite nice.
I'm still annoyed that Barney's primary carer is my wife. He really loves her way more than me.
Yeah.
Look, we can't just talk about dogs.
Right.
As much as I'd like to. Let's play Adele, and then we got to talk about your new film, Uncharted. We'll do that next. With Greg James and Tom Holland, who's been on the show for coming up to an hour now. Actually, it's like a proper gig, this. I really want to talk about your new film. Let's talk about Uncharted.
Okay.
So this is another thing that you've essentially... Well, you've essentially manifested this.
Right.
You said that you wanted to be Spider-Man one day. Mm-hmm. You were Spider-Man. Done. Congratulations on a record-breaking trilogy, by the way.
So much, thank you.
And now with this, Uncharted is genuinely one of your favourite video games.
Yes, it is, yeah.
And then the opportunity to be in the film came up, and you're like, yeah, I'll be Nathan.
Yeah, it's interesting how that seems to work out. Obviously, I'm incredibly lucky. I remember just playing the game and thinking, I was playing it with my best mate Harrison, and I remember thinking, wow, this would make an incredible movie, because the game is so cinematic, it kind of lends itself to the big screen. But it wasn't that I pitched an Uncharted movie. I actually went to Sony and pitched this kind of origin story to James Bond that I had written. I say written, I wrote it in notes, and I...
On your phone?
Yeah, and I sat there in this meeting like, so this is what I think James Bond should be. And I think they really liked the concept of kind of finding out how James Bond became this character we all know and love, but unfortunately at the time it wasn't something they were looking to do.
Yeah.
But Tom Rossman had the great idea of, well, why don't we do that with Uncharted? Because Uncharted is a game where the lead character is kind of in his late 30s, early 40s, and we don't really know how he becomes the character that is in the game. So it was quite a nice avenue for me to kind of come in and start the franchise off.
Great idea.
It's a great idea.
And also,
yeah.
you've also got the Bond idea when that comes along again.
Exactly.
Are you going to manifest it now?
Do you know what it is? I've actually done that too much now.
Yeah.
I've manifested it too much. So I think that boat has sailed.
I think you should manifest a dog that likes you.
Yeah, that's true. That's brutal. Thanks for that. That actually hurt my heart.
And then one day.
That one day, yeah.
And then that's a new movie. So, yeah, let's talk about this film. So it's a great, big, fun adventure story. For those who don't know the game, it's a treasure hunt, essentially.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
And it takes you all over the place. And you get properly beaten up in this film as well. It is quite brutal.
And it's legit as well.
Yeah, I
got battered while we made this film.
I saw.
But yeah, anyway, the stunts for Uncharted, it was really interesting because we were, you know, we don't have the fallback of wearing a mask or leaning into the CGI. Everything has to be practical, which obviously, if you've seen the film or even the trailers, you can understand how challenging that was. That sequence hanging out the back of the aeroplane.
Incredible.
I'm so proud of that sequence. I mean, I haven't seen an action sequence in a film quite like that for a long time. So I'm really excited for audiences to see that.
Do you wake up and sort of dread those days because you know they're going to be exhausting, or are you just like, this is all just so fun?
I mean, it's all really fun and I really enjoy it, but there does come a time where you've done it for 10 days in a row and you're like, can we just do a crying scene or something? Like, let my emotions out, please. But yeah, as time goes on, I stop reading the call sheet, because if I read it the night before and it's like, Tom falls out of aeroplane and crashes into car, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm not going to be able to sleep now. So I like to find out as a surprise in the morning.
Tom, Uncharted is out tomorrow. Good luck with it.
Thanks very much.
It's a great film and we will see you very soon.
Amazing. Lots of love, matey. Speak to you soon.